Whoa, and welcome back to Slice and Dice. You feeling good today? I'm feeling fine. Let's get to it. Running up again. See what we get today. How was Early Curses 3? I think I picked it and it gave me something unplayable, right? I need to be spreadsheeting this. I'm not going to, I don't feel like it, but I think this was not playable. I bet Worst Items 4 is fine. You're gonna get a -3, a -2, a -1, and you're gonna have some bad items, but it's basically just a 3, a 2, and a 1. It's like a 6-point curse, effectively. The downside, of course, is you cap at like a 5, right? But I bet this curse is cool. As your only curse in Unfair, I can't imagine it's all that bad. That's my analysis. Let's see if we're right. I should look at our starting team a little more. I feel like it's the thing I'm really forgetting to do these days. But, I don't know. I'll be alright, I'm sure. Hope you're doing well out there. Anything exciting for you today? Nothing for me today. Nothing I can think of. I woke up super early, actually. I don't know why. I woke up at like 8 for some reason. It's tough. I know I'm going to be tired later, but I'll figure it out. Guardian might go first pick. It's nice to pick someone who does damage. Neither of these do damage, though. So I guess you'll just play Guardian and be okay with it. But killing these thorns looks kind of hard. Oh, or not. I guess I was wrong. It's actually pretty easy. And it's actually free. Curse Bolt, Brittle, or Wretched Crown Snake. Wretched Crown, these are bad. I do not want to play Wretched Crown ever. Okay, upon death, kill all allies, start poison. I guess in theory it's free. The problem with Wretched Crown is if you fuck up ever, you can't undo. I think it would be much better, but after an ability is used 2 self-damage, death is permanent? No. So I just have to be like mega paranoid in the rest of this run. We just have to be hyper paranoid. I have to be triple checking every play. It's really awful. It's not a good curse. But, you know, I think part of playing this game is just sometimes you have to play bad curses. Sometimes you have to play things you'd rather not play. I would much rather not play Wretched Crown. Because Slice and Dice's big thing is you can make mistakes. It's really forgiving in that regard, except for this one curse. But you know what? If I just don't make any mistakes, I bet everything's good. So I'm just going to play perfectly from here on. It's not too hard to mitigate, because like the value is that I am not playing a curse, basically. As long as my Guardian never dies, it's just start poisoned 1 as my tier 3 curse, which is great. It's super easy to mitigate. But yeah, we just gotta be a little careful, that's all. Berserker's good. I think Lazy is really bad in the Bramble as well, so I'm good with that. It's actually just become a habit, I'm noticing, where after every single click, I just open the inventory. Did you see it there? I didn't have anything to do. I just opened and closed the inventory out of habit. It's odd. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because you want to check your items before every fight, but I feel like I don't do it meaningfully. I just click it because I'm supposed to, you know? And then here I am. All of a sudden, I'm like, what the hell am I even doing anything when I open it? Oh, Wretched Crown. Cool. Yeah. There you go. So now my tier 3 and my tier 2 curse are non-existent. It's just completely fine. That's nice. Well, as long as I don't ever proc the downside, of course. Of course. As long as it never happens to me. And you know what? It never happens to me. I think maybe I'm just too negative. I need to think positively. This shit doesn't happen to a guy like me. Also, -1 HP cultist. Sorry. My fault. Won't happen again, boss. Ranger Glacia? Probably Glacia. I don't like Ranger very much. And I'm down to move the double crown combo over to Glacia here. I think that's fine. But the setup here, assuming everything is not too bad, it should be really fine. Assuming I don't have any really horrific, and when I say not too bad, I mean like assuming I don't double eliminate ghosts on my character that has the crown, right? That's the sort of thing we're looking out for now. No, there's no reason to reroll. Weariness, handcuffs. Handcuffs is fine too. In worse items, you're not going to fill out all your item slots anyway. So basically, the curse is going to be that I don't have many items. But otherwise, if my Glacia never dies, we are effectively playing a run on normal, except our items are going to be a little worse. This is meaningless. I will never break Cyclops' special HP. Or not never, but it's unlikely that I do it, so I need to lock the 3 engage here. And we're gonna play it like this, because this way I can stop the Cyclops from stomping me next turn. And yeah. You know, it is kind of nice. This is really good for the rescue angle, huh? Like if I pick up something that gives rescue value, this play right here was 5 rescues. That's pretty good. Something to think about for the future. Sorry, I almost ended my turn there just to look at that. Heal 2. I think I should keep the heal 2. You're stunned. I can just roll. Yeah, and we're gonna play a little extra safe defensively, because it's scary. It's very scary. Oh, if you didn't see it, by the way, I posted this in the comments of the video. If you remember a little while ago, I played a run where barrel hoops was only affecting the character above, and a lot of people said the same thing about this. So the position, if you didn't see it a few days ago, I have barrel hoops on this curator character here, right? My whole team is dying to Dragon's Breath, but Barrel Hoops is only showing +5 on the character above, not the character below. Every comment said, oh, well, it must be that your gray is dying first, right? Obviously, your gray is dying before the breath, but that was incorrect. I don't know if I pointed it out in the video, but the enemy damage was not lining up, unless you guys meant that the damage is doing it from bottom to top. Basically, AoE damage goes bottom to top. That's what I learned for the purposes of, like, damage ordering, which almost never matters. It pretty much only matters with barrel hoops. I did not mean to click on that. I am not down to play Priestess or Ninja here. I think these are both kind of whatever. Actually, Fnatic hits an 8 onto Glacia, and I think suddenly this run becomes very hard to win. And a heal 4 Vitality might be the line I need to fix that. But yeah, I learned this because I sent it to Pun Pun and I asked him what he thought, and he ran it in he ran up a paste for me and showed it to me and said, yeah, basically, so if you have a full the paste he made, which I posted in the comments, I think it was 2 days ago this video went out. I don't remember though. But anyway, he made a paste where you had 5 characters with 5 HP and Dragon doing 5 damage to all, and it just works out that in that position the HP, it goes bottom of the top. The barrel hoops only goes on the character above for damage output. It's very odd, but yeah. So if you were curious, I did get a resolution to that. An extremely, extremely niche interaction that we probably would never otherwise see, but we've played long enough that we get to see a super weird one. Learn mana. I think Bent Fork is useless. Sometimes I will say, by the way, I don't understand what the use of this is, and someone will go, tier 0 items, don't they just not have a use? And the answer is, yeah, some of them don't, I guess. But a lot of the tier 0 items do have some sort of setup piece for them. Like Hidden Strength, for example. So I'm always on the lookout to see if the item that I'm looking at is actually secretly Hidden Strength. Because Hidden Strength is like a game winner. Not even like a game winner, it just is a game winner. That thing's crazy. I'm gonna play extra careful with Glacia. You know how it goes. It's like, you ever play that game Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes? It sort of reminds me of that. Just feels like I'm diffusing a bomb every turn. It's very frightening. Everything's terrible. Does he leave? Am I 30? I am 30, wow. Triple Grave? Whoa. Yeah, I think this Learn Mana spell is meaningless, so we can get Fidget Spinner. Okay, so all you need for this is you need Stasis, and you need Cleave. Oh, but we can't even get Cleave. Alright, it's not gonna happen. All you need is stasis and cleave, and then you can play fidget spinner endured with cleave, and you can. There is actually a way to set it up, but I think it's unlikely. I'm gonna play Spellblade here. Okay, so what we need is we need Earn to play fidget spinner here, and then one of these characters gets stasis. Oh, not Earn, Ash, right? And then we endure the cleave, and then this character gets stasis so that they get to keep their sides, and then you have an infinite. You see, that's what I'm talking about with these items. This item, while silly, fidget spinner, it has a way to do something. You can do an infinite off of it. That's fun-ish, kind of. Sort of fun. Anything good today? I have a kill on the zombie. I don't have great bone killing potential here, I think. So we should probably chill one of these, is my feeling. And then we can do our best. Like, we have Berserker to kill bones, and that's kind of something. But we don't have AoE, so they'll stack up on us over time. He has cleave. I guess that's some AoE. Maybe it's not so bad. Oh, if I do a 2 damage cleave, maybe. That's 2 graves down. I don't know. You could run that back and probably find a little bit of a better way through it, but I'm happy with this. I think we're good enough here. I'm not gonna sweat it too much. I'm pretty much fine with this spot. Because I'm winning on this turn, almost. Oh no, I am winning on this turn. There's leave. Cool. Arc skin, no. Tattered robes is okay. But I'll take a random. Maybe I get a cool 2. I get fly. Growth, decay. Like, this one has a use as well. You could put this on a decay side, and then it just cancels out the decay. So, that one's cool. Can stun the whiz, it's fine with me. And it's guaranteed, just make sure I actually have the imbue. Should do like so. It's nice to just cancel out the weaken so I get a full turn here. 3 + 1 + 2, that's 6, so the Banshee's dead. I can do 1 damage weaken to whiz. 1 mana. I think I should maybe have rolled for lethal here, but whatever. Yeah, I think this is fine. Oh, it's lethal, actually. Even better. Now here's what's frightening. Here's where you get a little scared. Double ghost? Ah. That's not great. I'm down to play Ghast. I think he's pretty good. I'm actually just like a big Ghast believer, I guess, these days. I'm gonna put this on Spellblade. No, it should go to Guardian. Well, no, because you're gonna hit... He could hit like a 4 Descend. I think he's least likely to hit the Descend on Spellblade, because it's like Descend into Cleave into Eliminate can force me to die here, I think. Yeah, if the first one rolls Eliminate, it's just always gonna end up on Priestess. I took Ghast to harvest ghosts and eliminate inflicted exerts here. So far, he's looking pretty good for those things. Now, what do you want to do? I kind of would like to imbue cleaves to break both intangibles. Looks good. And then next turn we can harvest a ghost. Yeah, this Descend I think is very unlikely to ever hit your Spellblade. Not impossible, but just unlikely. So I don't think you have to sweat it too much. And then, can I kill you? No, I'm pretty close though. Oh, I might actually leave the ghost alive and we can harvest him. It's probably worth it. Because we can kill a bones and then harvest the ghost. It's nice. My Ghast is kind of locked in. This guy is hitting. I didn't think too hard about this turn, if I'm being honest with you, but I'm pretty sure I'm almost guaranteed to win that turn. Determination Brittle. Yeah, give me another fucking curse. That sounds good. I'll take leather gloves. It doesn't do anything right now, but I'll still play it. This fight's scary. 2 colleagues, 2 thorns. As long as you don't need a double hatch, it's fine, presumably. Cleave, cleave, is this thorn dead? And then like a 2 damage guarantees. I'll look for mana now. 1 mana. Okay. So you can do harvest on the caw egg. Actually, you know what you could do instead? You could just do imbue 2. Oh wait, I should kill both thorns though, right? And then weaken the caw egg. That's a lot better. Yeah, look at this position. That's both thorns dead and the caw eggs are injured. Surely I have lethal. I do. Good fight. This has been a really smooth run so far. I mean, like I said, we basically have no curses, so. I'm willing to play Shaman. I don't think we need high mana output, so we can just play Shaman and have Shaman hold with her very big 11 HP. Shaman can hold our curses, and we have access to a little cleanse now, which is nice to have. This is a pretty good turn, actually. I locked each of those things one at a time. Kinda works out. Not a bad looking setup. And then we'll just sit. I'm gonna end up killing the blind. I'm gonna harvest him almost assuredly. Very likely that I harvest this guy for money. And by money I mean mana. The mana is my money, as everyone knows. 7, if I imbue and kill this ogre evenly. And then 3 mana in the tank versus ogre. Not bad. This is like, I agree now pretty assuredly that worse items curses are very nice. I feel like mitigating curse items is not too hard, and you end up with these runs that feel so good. Kilt. It's good for Shaman, but how do you... I mean, I just move the items, right? Not so bad. It's very nice to make your Shaman a little more consistent, and then we'll put Ghast in the handcuffs. I think putting your edge characters as the ones who have the death is good, because they're less likely to get cleaved on. Ooh, that could have been bad. I didn't realize you were the eliminate target. That was my fault for sure. That's a huge mistake. I did not see that. I want probably to do some damage. I lost a run like this by not killing War Chief turn 1. So let's make sure we put a focus on that. You want to imbue for 2 damage cleave? Now you probably want to imbue for 2 mana. Because then you can do 1 cleave into harvest, which is good. And then I need to make sure I'm playing for Spellblade every turn. We have bandit number 1 here, or bandit number 2 here, likely dead to harvest. Or I can just overkill. That's pretty good. Phew. God, I wish I had gotten a rescue item. Or a rescue character. Like imagine you play Fate there and you just hit the spell rescue, you pay 4 mana to gain 20. That would be good. I'm good with Assassin here. I don't have great sustain for Barbarian, so he's just gonna kind of die. Assassin is nice for the fight. Really good into Hexia too, who I'm a little bit afraid of here. So, yeah. Make sure, one thing I didn't like actively think about but should have thought at least once, you gotta be very aware of cantrip in this fight. That's something I wasn't looking out for. I'm gonna leave this quartz at 1. I'll take the weekend so that I get to harvest. We can probably just cantrip inflict death on, or cantrip, not cantrip, we can ritual away the inflicted death here. And this, so we get chip. Yeah, seems great. Cleanses the poison too. Puts us in a pretty good spot overall, I would say. We have 3, 4. What are you on? So that's 6 plus 7. No, that's 6 plus 8. That's 14. You're at 9. 7, 6. 4. I'm close, but I don't quite have it. I'm like 3 damage off. There's no way I'll ever do a 5 either. So I'll keep the shield, of course. It's not that deep. It's just good to look. That might actually be lethal. Let's look. 3, 4. 1 off. Oh, no. I weakened. That is lethal. Cool. Yeah, I weakened and lost the death wish. Quiver M4. Wow. That's an amazing item. I do think I want to just always hit 4s with ranged on my Berserker. Good call. 4 damage ranged. That seems good here. I'll take the heal too. We can burst. We're gonna aim to kill a Caw, I imagine. And we have a 4, so I just have to find a 3. I only have 2 ways to do it. But I can also roll a shield, right? Yeah, that'll work. I can roll a shield, I can roll another 2 mana. Those are all fine. Hold on, order. I'm actually gonna do this instead. It's a lot safer. Ooh, actually, if I'm gonna do it this way, I should just harvest. I have 7 mana then, and I can go burst, burst, burst. No, this seems silly. I want that harvest, but it's not that good. If you burst, burst, I bet this is best. You just have to make sure your assassin isn't in range to get smacked, but you could eat like a yup. Yup. Good thing I have a dodge. This is what you gotta look out for though, man. Because here's what happened. Here's what happened here. This is a really, really fucked up interaction. So when assassin gets targeted to die, all of my characters get considered dying, which means that anyone can target assassin now. It's all random. So suddenly, this guy just lands an 8 right on your head, and you go, oh. Well, that's not good. Thankfully, one of the reasons I picked Assassin is because you have dodge. But yeah, this would be probably unrecoverable if I didn't roll exactly this dodge. That's kind of crazy. I kind of disagree that it should work like that, personally. It seems wrong, if you ask me. Actually, we could do this shield. Like, I don't really feel like you should be that punished for this, you know? It feels like a bit of a shortcoming of Wretched Crown. Good thing I put it on someone with a dodge. Also, it is pretty unlucky that you get targeted like that, of course. So, the good luck balances out the bad. Stoic to save me from that ever happening again is really not a bad call. And lets us play these longer fights. As much as I love Curator, he just doesn't make a lot of sense here. And Stoic, he makes this a lot less scary. I'm guaranteed to put a bullet in the sniper here. And then we just stun and we're fine. You may as well burst one. I'm gonna burst the Banshee. Actually, hold on, I'd like to reconsider. I might like this play a little more. Just get rid of the Banshee. I should be able to save Assassin from any disasters. Let's see if I'm correct. I am correct. Yeah, I do actually take 0 damage on this turn. What do you think happens if this goes off? Do you think they like come through the screen and kill me too? You think it's like that? Because like everyone dies and then it goes again and what? Everyone dies again? Someone's gotta die. I'm feeling like maybe I shouldn't find out. Hey. Leave the assassin be. Natural? It's pretty good for Ghast. I also think Cauldron is unpickable garbage, so I'm down to play natural. We can just throw the Stoic in handcuffs. This is a scary fight. Assassin could definitely just get bursted down here. Especially if the Hydra's 10 targets Assassin here. The ordering is quite bad. Oh, he went Berserker. That's good. We put a 4 in the shade and then Berserker is fine. Is Berserker fine? We'll redirect. It's fine that way as well. We're looking for poison here, ideally. Okay, that was 3 dodges. Assassin, they're not targeting you. Don't sweat it. We'll do it like this. It's fine. We have 2 mana banked for Hydra to die on this turn, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And if I get a 2 damage, I can put a poison spiker. It should be fine. It's so scary, though. I will say, I'm not as paranoid as I expected to be. Hexia. Great, I picked Assassin for this. Dude, someone was hyping up Leader in the comments recently. They were like, yeah, when you think about it, he's the only yellow who has a mana side and the only yellow who has a heal side. And like, kind of. You're not necessarily wrong. It's a strange way to think about it, but I can't really argue. Mostly I'm going to pick Leader here because he brings me a reuse, and I'm going to keep him with the 4 damage ranged. And I think that's fine here. Hey. There you go, have the leather gloves. Now we're just going to sit on this. I think we should be fine. We have Ghast to slow Hexia. We just kill off all the imps and then sit. Hey, reuse. Cool. We could do 4 poison to Hexia on this turn. Could also do a 3 into a 4 growth, which is really good. Because you would get to kill 2 imps. I think it's really nice to try to stop this demon from spawning in, though. As long as he doesn't land on death, I'm happy. That's fine. So yeah, let's do 3 harvest. Redirect off of him now. Reuse 4. Let's just clean up all the imps, actually. And we'll do 1 burst on Leader. I'm okay with this. It's actually better, too, because then I don't take poison. And now it's just me versus the demons. Alright, Ghast, this is what you're here for. This is your turn, buddy. Hit me. Yeah. And once we do enough damage to Hexia, she'll just be in stun range as well. Should I be careful here? I'm gonna be careful here. I'm gonna go throw the HP to Assassin, because what if we get like a 7 damage descend into a 6 on her? You gotta be ready. Ghast, I don't expect you to hit another one, but if you do, I would be very grateful. 2 + 4, I can kill this demon actually. Heal 10, I'm 100% down to slow play this fight. I'm gonna let him roll for it. If he X's out, it's all good. But there is no reason not to just clean up, right? I take 1 on my Assassin. Oh no. Reuse mana's good. 5 reuse, 6 harvest for 3. Then we get our ritual. And that's it. We're just canceling the pain here. Of course. This has been a really nice Hexia fight. Here's the thing. This is how you lose this run. You put this 4 Cruel into Hexia with Assassin on 8. Assassin dies because you're thinking, oh, well, I just do 4 damage here. No, I do 8 damage with Cruel. Assassin dies next turn from that, and then I just explode and there's no counterplay. That's what you have to be looking out for. That's what this is like. That's how you lose these runs of this curse. It's not the actual checkmates, it's the mistakes. Slice and Dice is not a game that punishes you heavily for your mistakes. But it will punish you if you do it here. They'll beat your ass for it. Alright. That was absolutely terrifying. That was a nightmare. But yeah, the thing about worse items is, especially when you get curses like this that are non-curses, this was basically a normal mode run, right? If you queue up normal mode and just don't click items, I think you win. And so as long as we can mitigate these curses, which we were able to pretty easily, just queue up and win a run. It is like a non-curse almost. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.